Spring break is here. I know a lot of people are going to be spending money on trips, whether you coming down to South Beach, whether you flying out of the country. So it only makes sense to do a spring break slay that's royalty on a budget, right? Right? Only makes sense to come back to you guys with a royalty on a budget. Everything in this video is less than $20. Yeah, sip some tea on that one. And you can find it online. Most you can find in drugstores, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be inserting the name of the product, where you can find it, and the price. You don't necessarily need high-end products or the most expensive products to create a bomb face. I'm giving you two different lippies. I'm giving you a gloss, and I'm giving you something with a, you know, little pop of color. Do I really need to say what y'all need to do though before y'all continue? Do I really need to say? The button, that's the same color as my lips. Yeah, that one. Click, click. Click it. The bell. Click the bell too. Y'all know what song is about to come up next?
Let's get down to business.
Every single item that I'm going to be using in this video is less than $20. Therefore, of course, royalty on a budget friendly. In order to slay on spring break, your skin has to be looking up to par. Like, I can't stress this enough. Like, if your skin isn't taken care of, your makeup application is not going to look flawless. It like goes hand in hand like peanut butter and jelly. So I'm going to just wipe off my skin right now with the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser Wipes. With the medication that my dermatologist like prescribed to me, my skin has been, it's gotten better, but like my skin is like uber sensitive right now. Now I'm gonna go into brows. So this is what I'm gonna be using today. This was $2 at Walmart. This is the e.l.f. brow pencil, and this is in the color dark brown. And so far, what I do like about this, I do like the fact that this is dual-ended. So you get a spoolie and the product on the other side, so you're not gonna have to carry like two separate things to do your brows. It's not bad. It's not bad. $2? I don't have a drugstore primer. I mean, I did have my e.l.f. primer, but I really want to try like a drugstore primer that I'm really gonna like. So I decided to pick up the Milani Prime Shield Primer, and this is the mattifying primer. This is $8.97. I kind of think that's expensive for a drugstore primer, but then again, y'all, listen, the drugstore is almost just as expensive as the higher end makeup nowadays, in my opinion. Like, the drugstore makeup is not as cheap as it used to be. Let's be real. Now I'm gonna clean up my brows, and I decided to pick up the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Apparently, most of you guys have this. This is basically a dupe, the drugstore dupe, for NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer Amande. Ooh, this is watery. This is super watery. Son, because it's so watery, I'm wondering if the coverage is even gonna be good. I'm concerned if this is really gonna be able to apply coverage underneath my eyes.
2 hours later.
There's a reason why I don't like doing my brows on camera, because first of all, it takes a long time. Second of all, this concealer, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Right now, I'm not really feeling it. I'm really not. Next, I'm gonna prep my eyes for eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna use the same concealer to add on top of the eyelids. And then I'm gonna set that concealer with the Airspun Translucent Powder. And this is the Translucent Extra Coverage. You can find this at Walmart for $5.97. For eyeshadows today, Morphe is now sold in select Ultas. I suggest, of course, check your select Ulta to see if they possibly have Morphe being sold at that particular home store. However, if it's not sold in the home store, you can find it online. With that being said, I'm going to be using the Morphe 3502 palette, and this is the Second Nature palette with bomb shadows, in my opinion. Super affordable as well. Here you have all the colors. You got 35 colors for less than $20. I paid $18 and some change for this bad boy. If you're buying it online, use a coupon code. Whether it's the Morphe website or Ulta, use a coupon code. There are coupon codes everywhere. The first color I'm going to go into is called Tan, and I'm going to go in using a Morphe brush. Morphe brushes are also very affordable and budget friendly as well. So I'm just going to take this color and apply it all over my lid. I'm going to go into the color Heat in the same palette, and of course I'm using the Morphe brush. This is the Morphe M576 brush. Using a Sonia Kashuk brush, I'm going to go into the color Chestnut. I'm going to use this to basically deepen my crease. Okay, I just want to deepen that just a little bit more. So I'm going to use like a darker brown to just kind of like get ready for like a cut crease, semi-cut crease kind of. I'm going to take In the Zone, and I'm just going to use this to kind of prepare my eyes for a cut crease. I like that color a lot. The In the Zone color, I like that a lot. So I'm going to add that to the inner and outer portion of my eyelids so that we can get ready for a halo. We're not going to really do a cut crease, but we kind of are. Just, you know, rock with me. Rock with me. I'm going to go back in with the Maybelline concealer, and I'm going to use this to create the base of my halo. I'm going to take Amber, and I'm just going to pat that right on top of where we added the concealer. Let's finish under the eyes. Under the eyes for the waterline, I'm basically gonna do the same pattern that I did up top. I'm gonna use In the Zone on the inner and outer, and then I'm gonna use Amber in the middle. So I'm just gonna replicate the halo that's on top on the bottom. I'm gonna go back into the Airspun, and I'm gonna pat that all over my face so that my foundation lasts a little bit longer and my dewness doesn't shine through as much. Gonna be going in with the Superstay Maybelline Full Coverage Foundation in the color Warm Coconut. This is 356, and I'm gonna be using something new to apply it. Juno and Co was nice enough to send me some goodies. They were nice enough to send me this package that had something that they're very well known for, and it is their microfiber sponge. It comes in a box like this, and once you lift it up and pull it out, here's what the sponge looks like. As I said, this is a microfiber sponge. You could tell that the texture of the sponge is very different compared to a Real Techniques beauty blender, whatever the case may be. This is basically a velvet sponge. This is how it looks dry compared to how it looks wet. Hey, hold up. Yo, sapama, no? I don't even like applying foundation with a sponge because I feel like the sponge soaks up more product. It's a waste of product. But The way that this is sitting on my face, yo, yeah, this foundation is very much matte. When have y'all ever seen me apply makeup with a sponge? I never like applying it with a sponge because I feel like it's a waste of product. If this doesn't work the way I think it won't, then my handy dandy backup will be right next to me, just in case. Parce que manash te figi moun. The shape of this sponge kind of makes it a little bit more difficult to get into certain angles. This could be a dupe for the Fenty sponge because the Fenty sponge is just about the same shape. But I'm pretty sure this sponge being $4 is a fraction of the price. But honey, it blended. It blended. Hold the phone, ladies and gentlemen, hold the phone. To bake, I'm gonna use the Airspun translucent powder again. I'm gonna contour now with the True Complexion Contour Palette by Black Radiance. I'm going to use the Black Radiance Soft Focus Powder, and this is in the color, I forgot, but it will be in the description box. Son, figin pa mal, no? Figin pa mal! Since the eyes are a little extra, the lips are going to be a little bit on the nude side. Gloss, of course. I'm going to use the same dark brown pencil that I used on my eyebrows for my lips. This gloss. I've been wearing this gloss straight by itself. Like, I really been liking this gloss. So I'm just going to add that right on top of my lips. This could definitely be a second option as far as lippy wise. If you haven't watched the video of the Ellery lippy swatches, this is one of them. This is in the color Le Me. And there you have it. Spring Break Slay. That is royalty on a budget.